So here we have the Jeep Renegade on a 66 plate. I'm going to start off firstly by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it. From the outside, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. We're going to start off in the boot area of it first. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors and plenty of boot space available as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car. And as I mentioned, we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. But now that we've done a full circle, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, first of all, you can see the rev counter. Over on the right-hand side, the speedometer. In the middle, the digital readout for the speedometer above the total miles, which are 56,411. You can change that information displayed in the center for various different menus, all of which can be changed using the buttons on the steering wheel just here. We have our phone controls, we have cruise control and speed limiter over on the right-hand side of the steering wheel. Into the center next, the main touchscreen. A few physical buttons. Once you're on a particular menu, you can then use the touchscreen. So you can see we have AM, FM and DAB radio. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do so via USB input, auxiliary input and Bluetooth audio as well. We have satellite navigation, as you can see. You can pair up your phone to the car. Once you've done so, you can stream your music wirelessly and make and receive phone calls. And you can connect up your phone via USB for certain Jeep-friendly apps. Below that, we have the dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine where you'd like the air distributed. Air conditioning's on at the minute, so that's off. Back on again, or hit auto. The car will then take full control for you. If we move the gear lever out of the way, you can change the driving setup of the car depending on the road conditions or off-road conditions. We have a 12-volt charging socket, auxiliary and USB input. We have the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox, the electronic handbrake, we can turn off to stop and start, and the traction control, and we have 2 cup holders as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you.